Okay, video number 5 already for data science building blocks. I'm Joe. I hope you've been following along. We've had 4 other videos before this where we covered removing duplicates, locking cells, index match functions, VLOOKUPs, pivot tables. So we're moving right along here with some Excel core concepts. Open up your data science building blocks 1 worksheet. We're still using that. And if you haven't gotten here yet, please go back and do so, or just skip to the time here to learn about if statements. But I'm going to start right here on this tab, just to do a quick, very basic demo. If I just do equals if in D2, and I want to just test something, so logical test. This can be so many different things, but if we just want to look at countries with a life expectancy below, let's say 40 in the year 1852. So I can do if this is below 40, and that is my logical test. Then do comma. You can do a number of different things here for the value of true as well. If you want to do text, you can do quotations and put something, so let's just say low. If it's below 40, it's on the low side. If it's above 40, that's the other option here. We can do another if statement here. We can do various things, but in this case, we just want to say it's on the high side. And then we can close it, and that's it. So we have 36 here, so it's low. If we drag down, it's also below 40 here, so it's low again. Let's just do life expectancy evaluation, and we'll move it over. But let's actually do some additional years here so we can see the if statement in action. So if I select column D now, right click and insert, after I do something, I can click F4 over and over again, and it will repeat that action. I always use that when inserting rows or columns, so I just did that there. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns, so let's do 6 different years, but let's clean this up a bit. So I want to remove my highlight, no fill. I'll change this to 1800. Our index match that we did before is just going to update automatically. I'll change this to 1850, 1900. Let's just go by 50s. I can do equals, move my left arrow key over here or select it, D1 plus 50, click enter, and now as I drag it over, it's going to do 1950 plus 50, 2000 plus 50, but that doesn't make sense, so let's manually change this one to 2016. Now we have a little chart going here. Instead of writing in the country names, let's go back to our pivot table 2, select everything, do a Control-C to copy, back here, go to cell A2 and paste values over this thing, and now we can drag this formula all the way over to here, all the way down, select this whole area, double click on any edge, and it's starting to look pretty good. We can do life expectancy evaluation now for each year. So let's call this 1800. And better practice would probably be to do a right click, insert row, and then we can highlight this area here, do a merge and center, and we'll call this average life expectancy. Let's highlight it, select it, highlight it yellow, and we're going to have the same number of if statements here, so copy that, copy all those years, do a right click here, and then we can call this life expectancy evaluation by selecting it all, merge and center, and then type in life expectancy evaluation. Let's make this a different color so that it stands out. I like blue, and we can highlight everything, clean it up again, Let's double click. This will change again, so you can skip that step for now if you want. Now we can drag all of this over and all of this down. And you can see this makes sense as you go up in years. It starts to shift from low to high as it gets above 40. And just some additional cleanup here. We'll highlight the years. We can do a Control B for bold, or you can click this here, underline them, whatever you want to do. And I will select just the numbers, and we can, if you do the comma, that can be nice, it'll format it for you, or you can just get rid of some decimal digits by using these icons here. But this looks pretty clean now, and if we want to do conditional formatting or something on this too, we can do the rules on our lows and highs on words, or we can do them on the text here. But for now, I think that does a pretty good job of showing you how if statements work. If we select anywhere in the middle here and do an F2, you can see that as we dragged our formula left and right, the cells changed with it. We didn't lock anything. In this case, we wanted it to do that, so it's all good. So I hope you liked this quick demo. We'll definitely move forward with more functions, but you've got a lot of good Excel core concepts under your belt at this point. See you in the next one.